Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Did You Know? Excited to see some familiar faces. Elise Lambert here, Director of Enterprise Marketing, and today we are going to be going over video. So as always, this is going to be really quick. We have a lot to cover. Excited to show you one of our newest product rollouts when it comes to video today. And as always, want to hear from you guys in the chat where you're coming in from. You guys know that I am in Fort Worth, Texas, and would also love to see in the chat if you have been to one of our Did You Know webinar series in the past. It's always great to see. So let me know where you're coming in from and if you've been on here before. But hello, Boston, Tennessee, Oregon, awesome, Chicago. Wonderful. Hello from Texas. Nice to see everyone. Awesome. We have like coast to coast covered, north to south, everywhere. Delighted. Thank you so much. And again, let me know if you're also coming in for a second time, third time, fourth time, if you've been following our Did You Know series. So let's get right on into it. What we're going to be talking today about is videos to engage your audience. Video is like top of mind for everyone. It is a hot conversation. It's what everyone's talking about. And look, we have some first-time visitors, so thanks for joining. This is a fun, quick series meant to provide knowledge, provide value for you all with little tidbits of the FMG platform, how you can maximize your tools, and just provide knowledge, right? There's so much that we can do. So no matter where you fall within your, marketing sophistication, level of marketing sophistication, have no fear. We have these resources for you. My job is to share everything that's in this brain and give it to you guys so you guys can be awesome marketers, but most importantly, help your clients find prospects, create value for your communities. So here we go. We'll keep coming. But Elise Lambert here, Director of Product Enterprise Marketing. My job is to roll out this product to the field. And so we can share it with you guys so you can most importantly do what it is you're good at, right? You are a financial professional. So some little housekeeping items for today. Of course, the recording will be sent after. Please take notes. Please write down like numbers 1, 2, and 3. Take 3 things that you can apply to your daily practice today. And if you want, log into the FMG platform and follow along. So this is our agenda for today, short and sweet-ish, but video ideas, video sharing, where we can then put these videos that we create, how we can do so within the FMG platform. And we will do a demo and then of course, Q&A at the end. I'm watching the chat. I'm watching questions as well. So if I can, I will try and answer as many organically. But of course, sometimes some slip through the cracks, so we can spend some time afterwards doing that. So we'll keep going. But what I wanted to revisit really quick is our September Did You Know webinar. We did a webinar back in September, and I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. So this one, we really covered video basics, going back to equipment, lighting, how to get started, video, some more video ideas, video best practices, and video strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share that link in the chat. So if you want to go back, revisit that one, that's a really good preliminary video to watch. In addition, so I'd say this is kind of like building upon a lot of those ideas. So I'm adding that to the chat. You can go back, check it out, and let me send this to everyone. So you have it, copy and paste it, put it into your browser, save it for later. But again, that one covers a lot of those basics. And we talk about video blogs, but also giving you those ideas. And I always want to share this, and I talk about it in this September's Did You Know, but we think that videos need to be this like big production. And I think that is a myth, right? We don't have to be Steven Spielberg when we're creating these videos. And so that presentation goes into those details. All right, so just some stats here, right? So Americans say they use YouTube, and Facebook remains one of the most widely used online platforms among adults. So consumers love video. So this is just going to see the uptick in trend and how they're watching these videos, where they're watching these videos. And of course, we always have a caveat in our industry. We have to make sure that we are using approved platforms. Very, very important. But start to think about your own marketing mix, your own marketing strategy, and where we can share these videos, right? So YouTube and Facebook, LinkedIn is climbing, as well as Instagram. So again, taking consider compliance and what's approved for you, but consumers are enjoying these videos. And so Google asked 12,000 plus people why they watched videos in the last 24 hours. So I just put this out here because I think it's a fun statistic, but number one, helps them relax and unwind, right? Think about you at the end of the day, sitting on the couch, scrolling through our phones. We find ourselves, before we know it, we've watched 10 Facebook videos. We didn't even know it. But it teaches us something new, right? People turn to video to learn, to find new things, right? The amount of things that I've said I've learned on TikTok or I've learned on YouTube or whatever is it's amazing what we can learn. And think about your consumer, think about your target audience, think about your current clients and your prospects, right? Why do you think they are turning to video, and what kind of videos can you create in order to do that? So, people, it allows for them to dig deeper into their interests, makes them laugh, relates to my passions. They're inspiring, right? People look to bellwethers. They look to spokespeople. They look to influencers for information. So I just thought this was really interesting, and it's probably kind of small for you guys to see, but again, we will also send this slide deck afterwards. And so there is power behind a name. There's power behind a visual. There's power behind your image. So there's power in a spokesperson as well. So with this visibility, it comes with thought leadership. I say this word a lot, but you guys are bellwethers in your space. You are the ones that your clients are turning to for that important information. So whoever that person is in your office, maybe it's you, maybe it's someone else, but put them on camera. And again, it doesn't have to be a studio produced video every single time. You can be on a chairlift. You can be, in your living room. You can be outside. But people connect with people, not brands. They like to see that there's a face with the brand. They like to see that you're a real person. And so I say this a lot in a lot of my Did You Knows, but it's just so important with branding. And so our modern day networking happens online. A video is sometimes our first impression that we see, that people get with us. And so especially with new clients or referrals, this is a great way to start to build that trust and that credibility and to make them feel as if they know you. So, and just a little breakdown. So like Twitter, that's more like speaking opportunities, quotes and publications. LinkedIn, so networking, right? This is what we're talking about. LinkedIn is finding talent, networking with peers, Facebook, local community, and then YouTube, get found, right? YouTube is one of the biggest search engines now. And so what is the secret to getting people to watch these videos? These are just a couple things. Have a great thumbnail. Use Canva. I talk about Canva a lot. If you're not utilizing Canva, it is a complementary integration we have with the platform. It turns anyone into a graphic designer in seconds. So make sure that we're utilizing that. They have really great templates that you can use. So you just plug in your picture and you can add your logo. You can make it look really nice, but a thumbnail is really, really important. Hook people in the first 15 seconds. What is that hook? Why should they watch your video? So remember the 3 Ps: preview. So a quick intro, proof, and preview something specific to your video. So give them a reason why. Why should they be watching? So again, just a little bit about YouTube and the importance of YouTube and where it's going, but it's the second largest search engine behind Google, and they are very close behind Google. So the popularity of short form video is soaring right now. Think about TikTok, think about Instagram releasing reels. People want to digest their information. They want to watch it. They don't really want to read it. And more people listen to podcasts on YouTube than on Spotify. So I just thought these were some really interesting tidbits that kind of help give us some ideas. And so video ideas, I'm going to breeze through these just to kind of give you some ideas. And again, I talk about a lot of ideas in the September Did You Know, but here's some ideas. Write at least one of these down that catch your attention, or put it in the chat which one that you have done or you're looking to do. I'd love to see what you guys are also doing. But use video as an introduction to your firm, right? You can send this before a first meeting and say, hey, this is who we are. This is the services we provide. This is what you can expect when you come into our office for the first time. Maybe introduce your chief rollover officer. Maybe it's the office dog, but use videos as a way to introduce your firm, or, maybe your support staff, introduce the building, where they can go, what they can expect for the first meeting, second meeting, third meeting. The video bio. This is great. Put this on your about page, or if you have multiple team members, utilize this, have them put a video there, but a video bio, who you are, who you serve, the services you provide, right? And make it personal. If it's you, if you're someone that meets with their clients in a Hawaiian shirt, wear a Hawaiian shirt. Make this, tell a little bit about you, not just professionally, but personally. We want to give people things that they can grab onto and relate to. The video blog, right? This is or vlog, great way to share what's going on in the market, share what's going on in the news, any important updates with your firm, right? Maybe you're highlighting a new team member, and then video emails. Again, today I'm going to show you guys, I can't wait, to how to put a video in an email. It's now easier than ever. So think about what you'd like to communicate, how you'd like to communicate. And sometimes we need a little more inspiration. And so look no further than your content library. So if you're ever kind of in the mud, you're, I'd say writer's block, but video block, you don't know what you want to share, come to the content library. This is a great place to start. I'm going to highlight current events, right? So we have current events going on in the news. You can use these emails, you can use these articles almost for your own script. So you don't have to really get too creative. You can add your intro and all of that, but come to the content library and utilize this stuff, right? We don't just have to send it via social and email. We can now wrap our arms around all this content and disseminate it in so many different ways. So come here for inspiration. We'll during the demo, I'll kind of show you around, and also in our downloadable section. So our state of the markets, that is a downloadable piece that you can download. It has all of the resources necessary. We will also send this afterwards so that you could do a state of the markets video update. Use it as your script, use it as your inspiration to keep going. So come to the content library if you're ever thinking of items or what should I share, all of that, that's right there. And then sharing our videos. So now that we've watched our September Did You Know, we've got our ideas, we've started to create these videos, we've created an intro video or a video bio. Now, where do we share these videos, right? So we've done the heavy lifting. Now, where can we share them? And so here are just some ideas, right? Video on your website. Video on websites is so important. So videos are 52 times more likely to be found when they are embedded with the YouTube embed, because again, YouTube is a very important piece to the search engine optimization. And so best practices for these videos that we put on our website, 30 seconds to a minute, right? We want to keep them engaged. We don't want to lose their attention with anything too long, but this is a great place to put on your homepage, your about page. A vlog is going to be a little bit longer, so think 4 to 20 minutes. We could also do webinars, right? Maybe you're already doing webinars. Maybe you could take recordings of past webinars you've done and also add those to your library. Embed those from YouTube. We can now embed them directly from onto your website. And again, take something you've done in the past. You don't have to recreate the wheel every single time. If you have blogs you've done in the past, use those. If we have anything like that, we can do that and transcribe it again, because we want to make sure that it's compliance approval, and use that transcription also for an SEO boost. So we can use that, right? So we always have to get it transcribed, get it approved, but let's use that. You can use that content to add to the comments, to break it down into a blog post, lots of good things that we can do on here. All right, so next, video thumbnails. So again, these thumbnails, going back to the importance of creating these thumbnails, they are what help catch people's attention. It allows when someone is perusing your website, they're slowly scrolling, those thumbnails catch their attention. It's easier to find them. I don't know if you've ever been on someone's YouTube or like Instagram page and you're scrolling and you're looking for something, but when there's a thumbnail, it makes it really easy, especially to go back and find something from the past. And here we go. We'll keep moving. Videos on social media, of course, right? So upload this video in its native platform. So if you're uploading it to LinkedIn, upload it from LinkedIn. Don't share a YouTube link on LinkedIn. Same thing with Facebook, same thing with Twitter, same thing. So these links should be 1 to 4 minutes. Use these hashtags, utilize tagging, tag other people, tag your COIs, tag some of your clients with their permission, of course, but link to long form content and comments, texts, posts. So that long form, and what I mean by long form is the long form comments and messages is all very important. And so again, we've talked about it in past Did You Know webinars, but make sure that we are replying to comments very quickly. Make sure that we are responding, and make sure that when you're creating the text for your video, ask a thought-provoking question. Encourage people to engage. Ask them a question that's going to allow them to comment, and then ask questions within those comments as well, right? So if someone says, wow, nice post, comment and say, wow, what did you really enjoy? Or like, hey, did you see the stat that, you know, XYZ is doing LMNOP? So encourage that conversation and keep that going. And then video and email. Video content and emails can improve your click-through rate by 300%. Really good numbers right here. So best practices, include the word video in your subject line so people know what to expect. That helps with our open rates. We can also embed an image into video, link it. We can also link it. We can also have it play directly in videos and emails now. So that is that. And again, I just talked about our new video widget. So we can easily add videos to emails these days, which is awesome. So we will go right into our demo now. I want to show you. So again, in the comments, want to hear maybe a video you've created in the past month, or maybe in the chat, I mean, and maybe a video that you're looking to create in the future. But we're going to come to our content library right here. So again, looking for inspiration for content. This is a really great place. I think one of the best is to come to the current events. It's so important that your clients are hearing about what is going on in the news from you. And so no better place to do so in a compliant friendly way than to come to this section, the content library. So for example, Secure Act 2.0 is out, and here is a full-on article that you can use as your script. So for example, I'm just going to pull this up so we can look at it. And so here's the Secure Act 2.0. It's an overview. You can download this as a doc, but let's look at this. So this has everything about the new distribution rule, about the accumulation rules, and revised Roth rules. So use this as your script to create a short snippet that you can then send out via email. So that's a great one. But again, inflation is trending lower. Now what? So use this as some great inspiration for content for your videos. But also, like, you know, there's already videos in here. So maybe you don't want to be the spokesperson. You want to share some stuff that we've already created for you. And here it is. We have stuff like videos on behavioral finance and the cycle of investing, right? So you could also share these videos that have already been created for you. And then also I talked about our state of the market. So coming into this downloadable section, we have our, give it a second to load, but our state of the markets 2023 event kit. This is a great one. If we look at the details of this, we can download it, and it has a new year as an excellent time, to do a check-in with your clients. Use this as a script, use this as a webinar, and then create a video and then post that video. You can then post that video on LinkedIn. You can post it on YouTube. You can host it on your website as a blog. So when we create one video, there's multiple uses for it. So you can think of that one video and then it having almost a spider web effect on the rest of your marketing strategy. So come in here, check out this. Let me see if I can download it, and let me see. Hopefully it won't take too long, but it has an invitation that's ready for print or email, and it has a presentation already made for you. So let me see if I can get this to pull up. It might take a second, but so if you download that attachment right there, it has the presentation, it has the invitation ready to go that you can then use. So make sure that you check out the state of the markets, but also we also have tax planning, a halftime report. There's other downloadables in here in ebooks. These ebooks, let me come in here to ebooks and white papers. There's a white paper and ebook for almost any target audience. So this is a great place to come. You're looking for inspiration, getting some content ideas. Come to this content library, the downloadable section, and you can find some good stuff. And here it is, it's pulling up. So you can now see the state of the markets. This is an example of the presentation. You can come in, you can add your own logo to it. So it's branded, it looks nice. And so there's continuity and your branding and everything looks good. So that's an example there. And then also what I wanted to share is how we can embed an email, or we can add a video to our email. So we're going to come in here, and I'm just going to start with a blank canvas today. So I'm going to come in here to emails under my marketing tools on my dashboard, and I'm going to hit send email. This is going to give me my blank canvas to start. And now I can start to build out my email. We're all used to seeing this screen. Of course, I can pull from the content library, but maybe I just created, maybe I want to, I'm going to say, I'm going to share my, my September Did You Know video. So I'm going to say video, and I'm going to say, September. Did you know? So I'm going to add that thought-provoking subject line. I'm going to start to type out my email. But what I want to show you, this is kind of where the magic happens, is the widget. So this is the brand new widget as of 2023 that's now here, and I can come in to here, I can hit video, and I just hit add section. Now I can upload my video directly to this email. So when your prospects, when your customers open your email, they no longer have to go click a third-party URL or go to YouTube to find that. They can now just open that video right from the email. So really, really cool to see. And we can come here and then we just hit upload video. We can drag that file over, right? Maybe you did a Zoom webinar, you can download it and upload it here. If you created something on your phone, you can easily upload it. We want to make sure that we're protecting those resolutions, so it's a bigger format file. These are the accepted files, so pretty much majority of them, and we can accept anything like really big files. So if you're wanting to share a webinar, we can host that. That's not a problem. So I come in here, browse files. I come to my, past webinar that I've done. And it's going to take a second. I might not, because this is a longer one, it's going to take a second to upload, but then you just hit upload, you select your thumbnail, or you can go to Canva to create your own thumbnail. And so then you can do that. So this is going to take a second because it's a longer video. So you just have to take that in consideration. But yeah, so that I'm going to jump out of there just because it's going to take a second. But that is how we can now upload an email utilizing that widget. But again, think about these other ways that we can use these videos that we've created. We can add them to our blog. So I'm going to come in here. I covered this in our September Did You Know, but you can come in here to blog post. You can upload a video, but most importantly, you can now share it in our email feature, which is really great. Okay, so that is really the two things that I wanted to show in the demo today. But if you guys want, I would love to see some of the videos you're creating. Email me a video. I'm going to put my email right here. Or actually, here we go. I would love to see some of the emails that you guys are creating, some of the videos you're creating, because I think it's just so exciting. And we are now going to go back and just some last minute housekeeping items. Of course, we have our mobile app. So if you haven't downloaded it yet, make sure you're utilizing the mobile app. And this is a great way to share your information, share out emails, send out social posts all from your phone. Because a lot of times we're not thinking about sharing stuff until it's late at night, we're watching television, or maybe it's first thing in the morning while we're enjoying a cup of coffee. And then of course our Do It For Me program. This is really spectacular. A lot of times we hear financial professionals say, I just need someone to do it for me. And that's where we came up with this idea. So we have a concierge team that takes care of your marketing for you. We execute on your behalf. You meet with them, you meet with your marketing strategists, and we then come up with a plan. And you don't have to lift a finger. We do it all. We send out that. So the idea is to drive leads, drive referrals, so you can continue your communication and to continue your marketing strategy. And of course, greeting cards, one of my favorite surprise and delight features. Thinking about the year ahead, maybe start to plan out when you would like to utilize those greeting cards. And our next Did You Know webinar series. So February, it's how to drive traffic to your website. That's really important. And so all of these Did You Know start to come together. You'll see that, but make sure. And then also, what would you like to see in 2023? So we are consistently creating based on we're creating our schedule based on our based on new product rollouts, of course, and items that are going on, hot marketing trends, but we also want to hear from you. You guys are the ones in the field. So want to hear what you would like. And then we have partnered with a company called FICOM to offer a video workshop. So if you're interested in this, email me and I can get you more information regarding an upcoming workshop. But this is one, it is a one-day workshop. We talk about gear, we talk about lighting. You are coached for this. And so that's really important. And then also we are doing a partner webinar with Think Advisor coming up. And this is with our CMO, Susan Theater, our Chief Evangelist, Samantha Russell, in addition to our new partnership with Catchlight. And we are talking about how to drive and close more leads. And so that is here. If you want to sign up, it's complimentary. And here, that's where you can sign up for that upcoming webinar. It is on January 26th. So again, complimentary, some really great talking heads in the industry and how to customize your nurtured strategies, a little bit more about Catchlight and all the amazing things they do. And now we are going to go right into Q&A, and I'm going to address a couple of the ones we've gotten I'm going to do just a couple more times. I always want to keep these short and sweet, but where can I find more information about Did You Know or Do It For Me? So I'm going to share a link, but if you go to our website, fmgsuite.com, and then you come to Market My Business, Do It For Me. Here it is. I will share this link for you all for Do It For Me. And it is in the chat. That is a great place to start to get more information. We are always happy to help guide you. That is something that has really helped a lot of people because, again, we just don't have enough time in the day. So that is really cool. So that's more information on the Did You Know. I got a comment that I talk really fast. I know. There's so much good information I want to share. And we have such a short amount of time, but you can find our older Did You Know webinar videos on our FMG/20/10 YouTube page. So I'm also sharing that link in the chat as well, where you can go and find our past Did You Know webinar series videos. Those can all be found here. And so we also have some real, like Samantha Russell creates amazing videos that you can all find there as well. And I will add the little bit of information about the Do It For Me program in our follow-up email so that you guys have that information. We're getting a lot of awesome interest there. But that is about it. So make sure, log in, make sure you guys all have that video widget. And if you don't, please contact our customer support. We're here standing by, happy to help you. If you run into any issues with embedding those, not a problem. And we will also be sending over that state of the markets for you all. So send me your videos. Would love to see what you're coming up with. And most importantly, we look forward to seeing you next month at our next Did You Know? And with that, have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.